closeout game is always the hardest game of the series. It's the most tiring one. You better be ready for it, and I think we'll be ready for it.
Welcome to NBA Today.
Welcome to NBA Today, presented by PNC Bank. Kendrick Perkins, Shanae Agumake, Ramona Shelburne, Malika Andrews, and Mr. Canadian Tuxedo himself, Richard Jefferson, in the building.
That's a denim suit, y'all.
Look at you.
Denim suit.
Did you get that from Malika's closet?
Like it? Like it? I think that's... Y'all like it?
What is that? Wait, hold on. We gotta get the floor.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, take a moment.
This is unbelievable.
Take a moment. There you go. Take a
Just
moment.
try it.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
Suck it in a little
Way
bit.
too good in that shirt.
What?
y'all a little action.
I know. That's not the part anyone wants to see.
Yeah.
World.
All my people. All my people would like this. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have Perk. We missed you. You know what I'm saying? I can only have two people on the
Richard.
shirt, so sorry, Janae.
Does Perk- do we have a size
You and
for
Zach, you guys are coming next.
All right. So,
No, don't worry.
I'm genuinely
Ramona,
afraid.
I have too much respect for you to put
Thank
you on a
you.
shirt.
Thank you.
As a mother of two, yeah, I'm not doing that to you. Yeah, this is how we live in our day-to-day. Let's get started.
We have four
Wow.
game fives on the docket tonight. I don't even know how to transition off of that.
there is
you gonna
no
have Perk
transition.
over to watch
Button it
games?
back up.
No,
Yeah, close it back
I ain't
up.
got no
I don't-
food.
I
I ain't got no
Please
food.
close it back up. Let's
got no
dive right
food.
in.
money on that.
Let's go.
Like, what?
I saw it on TikTok, Amazon. You can buy it.
LeBron James and the Lakers, they have a chance to advance tonight. It's been a pretty remarkable turnaround for LA, who started off 2-10 this year, guys. And after they secured the 7th seed, Darvin Ham wrote on the whiteboard in the locker room that analytics had given them a 0.03% chance to make it to the playoffs. Now they have a chance to become the first team ever to win a round after being in the play-in. The game tips at 7:30 Eastern. I can't even look in this direction anymore. Perk, what's your key to tonight's game?
The only key of every game when it comes down to the Lakers, and it's definitely not the beef between Dylan Brooks and LeBron James, it's Anthony Davis, right? And we look at the inconsistency from him on the offensive end. Defensively, he has been a force. But when we get the version of Anthony Davis that we saw in Game 3, that's the AD that the Lakers need, not 12 and 11. 12 and 11 is Capella and Robert Williams' number, meaning role player numbers. You're looking for a guy to be the first option. I want to see AD demand the ball offensively, be aggressive, be a force, and go out there and have one of those dominant performances.
See, me, I think it's everyone else because I just don't know the level of consistency that we can depend on Anthony Davis. So if I'm looking at the Lakers, I'm going to say, is it Rory that's going to step up and have a half or a game? Is it Austin Reeves? Is he going to have an outstanding half or a game? Is it D'Lo, who went on a 9-0 run after being 0 for 5 from 3? Those are the guys that I'm looking at. If the role players play well for the Lakers, I think the Lakers win because we know what we're going to get from LeBron. We know somewhat maybe what we get from AD. If those role players play well, then I don't think it's a problem.
But the reality is that the Grizzlies, their back is against the wall, and they're playing at home.
Yeah.
And in the regular season, this is something I think that energy will be just transformational for them.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to go out this way. I mean, going out to the Lakers, so it starts and ends with Ja Morant. Because he is the heart and soul of this squad. He 2 games ago dropped 45, last game 19. They will need all of that and then some. And I know it's been a turbulent last few weeks for Ja, last month or so, but the reality is this is his team. It's on his home floor. They've done it consistently there. You're going to have to expect a big night for him because his energy is just contagious. I mean, he's what brings out that great defensive effort in Jaren Jackson Jr. I know he has to be careful with how he takes off and lands and those things like that. But the city goes as he goes.
It's going to be rocking.
And it's hard for us to see him having to take a back seat in a circumstance of a matchup of this magnitude.
Right.
I think you said the key word there. It's energy, okay? And Malika and I were both there at the last game. And you saw everybody walking out of that arena exhausted. I mean, LeBron James sat at his locker. I watched him, sat at his locker for like 10 minutes. And he couldn't even put his shoes on. Like, he was so tired at the end of that game. And flat out, there was a timeout late in the game where Darvin Ham and LeBron were trying to decide whether to call a timeout or not. Darvin Ham calls timeout. First, LeBron says no. Then he says, actually, you know what? I need a timeout. And I asked him about it after the game, and I said, hey, what happened? And he goes, I was exhausted.
8 guys in that game played 40 plus minutes.
This is just a quick turnaround. So the first 3 games of this series, they had a lot of rest. Now, after game 3, it's every other day, and that's a long flight between LA and Memphis.
Yeah, and then we talk about this roster. We talked about it when they won their play-in game. They needed to because they're an older roster who needs that time to. I don't
understand what's the big deal.
To relax.
Why?
What? So wait, hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is my picture on your That's what I want to know. Why is my picture on
Don't answer that. Don't answer it.
I think Joe Face would do the best job. Why are you looking at my nipples anyway?
I'm glad it's not me. We have another game 5 tonight, y'all.
Cut the mics.
Let's head to Sacramento.
At my man milkers.
The Warriors and the Kings series, my friends. It is all tied up. So far, the home team has won out, and you know what they say, a series doesn't start until the road team wins. So Golden State's road struggles, they've been well documented all year long, but another wrinkle to this one, right? De'Aaron Fox said yesterday he intends to play through a fractured index finger, told reporters it's just about pain tolerance. Here's Domantas Sabonis on Fox.
I just know he's going to play. I texted him, you're playing. And we're getting this game. So I'm happy he's playing, and that's all that matters. Oh, it's big. I mean, I think we wouldn't shut up if he didn't play, So we're happy he's on the court. He made a decision early, and we're good. We're in good hands, He's going to definitely be ready, The fans are going to help, too.
All right, so Sabonis says he's going to be good to go. Fox said it's just about managing that pain. Yep. Shanae, what do you think? What is this impact going to be?
No, she was looking at me, and I'm still not on this. I'm going to try to put myself together.
What's wrong?
The impact is you. Everything is wrong with you. The impact is I love how the Warriors made an adjustment. It started with Draymond Green saying, hey, he pulled up to the arena, the Chase Center, as Ramona just eloquently told us a couple days ago, and was like, I'm coming off the bench because I saw some value there. I saw the floor spacing. People were more comfortable getting their shots off. And guess what? Perk, you said it earlier this week. It's not where you start. It's how you finish the game. And he was still on the floor getting that game-saving defensive stop. What are the adjustments for the Kings? The adjustment to me is, all right, maybe De'Aaron Fox, he may not be that same guy shooting the ball. You can't count on that, even though I do, because I know where he's from, where he's born and bred. But still, now I think, okay, maybe we think about, hey, let's run our offense through Domantas Sabonis some more. Because this is a guy who quietly was one of the top guys in assists this year. Put him in pick and rolls, have him initiate the offense, have him take some pressure off of De'Aaron Fox, who I know late in games he has the ball in his hands, but early on he feels things out. Initiate and establish Sabonis early, especially getting that offense going, so it takes pressure off of De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, but he got to make sure he do it in the right fashion. And I want to dive into Sabonis because I feel like he's taking this matchup personal when it comes down between him and Draymond and him going against the Warriors, trying to prove that he can actually score the basketball. And I'm watching him take these elbow jump shots. One, you're open for a reason. And don't let the Warriors bait you to continue to fall into their trap of shooting that ball. I heard Mike Brown in his post-game interview, and he said something along the lines of, we have to learn how to make the right reads when we drive the basketball, and there's 3 people on us. We have to learn to kick out. He was really talking to Sabonis at that point. So I want to see Sabonis go out there and be the force on the boards that he always is, finish around the basket,